Well, or there's an autosave, yeah. So let's do this one. I think that's... So we left off with trying to fix some problem with his memories, where basically, supposedly, his most recent memory, who still thinks in line with his real self. So, for example, his real self wants to go to the moon to honor the life of his wife, his deceased wife, River, right? And his most recent memory that we have gone through also thinks that we should go to the moon. So because they both agree we should go to the moon, or he should go to the moon, we're trying to feed that idea, go to the moon, go to the moon, go to the moon, back to his earliest memories. Unfortunately, his earliest memories are rejecting that. They're saying, no, that's not okay. Going to the moon is weird. And there's this like chasm between the second to last memory or the second to earliest memory and the earliest memory that we can't cross currently for whatever reason. So we're trying to find enough, I don't even remember now, like we're trying to find enough significant landmarks or something, or I don't even remember, but we're trying to find something basically that's going to help us bridge that gap so that his earliest memories will be in line, because I guess better go see if Neil has any ideas. Okay, because I guess all of his memories have to have the same thought or something for it to work. I'm not sure, something like that. So ugh, you can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here now. I have no idea where Neil is in here, so... Nope, not in the bathroom. Is he down here at all? It's not looking like it. Might be, well, there's an open door, so it might be in there, I suppose. That could be a thing. Whole bunch of the bunnies still. But no Neil. There we go. No, I understand that part, but... Okay. Did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter. Where did you get that coffee? Shh. Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now shh. I thought I left this at Johnny's bed. Oh yeah, where did you find that? I thought you shed me. Temporarily unshed. Oh, ain't I lucky? Well, I found the rabbit in the lighthouse last night. There are a bunch of more of them there, and in the basement too. Ah. Alright, resume shing. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Last paper rabbit River gave to John. Okay. I don't know what that means. I mean, we talked to Neil and he didn't really move us forward at all. So I'm not sure. How is Sean doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You better be soon. We don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. Okay, we'll go this way then, I guess. You go around everything. Casual painting of 3 people. Painting of an animal of some sort. Well, a platypus, I think. That's what it's supposed to be. Painting of a woman holding something yellow and blue. Painting of a lighthouse by the cliffside. Selection of readings from medical journals. Should I try? I mean, I don't know that I know the tune, though, right? My character wouldn't know the tune, but maybe I could try playing the piano again. So it's 8:40, basically. What was the previous time? I don't even know. It's the same, 8:40. Well. Forever. I can't seem to do anything. What if I play the notes? D, E, D, E, D, E, D, E, no. Nope. So I guess nothing with that. Don't know. I can't get to either of those paintings. I don't understand what the game wants me to do at this point. Turn on and store tap water? Sure. I don't know why, but if it asked me, I guess let's do it. I looked at this case over here. So I don't know. A lot of this stuff is like question marks. I have no idea how useful or not any of these things are going to be. I really don't know what my objective is at this point. Notes. I don't know. Well, now that I've left, if I go back, does he, whoops, have more to say now? Or... Oh. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh. Let them sleep. Turn it off, you giant doofus. Dusklight, the tale of a girl who fell in love with a zombie who emitted the smell of daisies when showered with gentle sunlight. That's right. I remember that. Maybe another year. She's like, I'm not reading that, dude. Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you are even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was peaceful too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of an enhanced beta blockers. And what luck! They tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with. And in such a large amount, its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what kept us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. Maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. Then what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger. Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. But what do we know of that? We've only gotten a glimpse of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. This is killing me. I'm gonna get out. I'm going out to get some fresh air. Forgot my coffee. Receive note, beta blocker. So we need something to trigger one of the memories in the gap. It smells! Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells! I know, it's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at. It was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense for memory recall. We can use it as the stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info in this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now, you just need to go fetch a piece of that roadkill. Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it. Exactly. I've already done my part. Oh, you miserable. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. Gross. Let's go gather some roadkill. Nasty. They aren't really disposable gloves, but that'll probably change after this. Okay. So I have gloves on me now. Maybe it won't show up as an object. Looks like. Just make sure the gloves don't get anywhere near this house afterwards. The roadkill will have to come in, though. Oh. Alright, so we go down to the road. Huh, deja vu. Is it, though? Is it? Is it deja vu? Or are you just seeing a change in the matrix? Gross. Alrighty, that's great and stuff. The kind of things this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. There's a valved container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. They have bathrooms inside, dude. She's like, what? Okay, weirdo. What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Valve container. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. What is this? Can I do anything of this? Oops. Okay, I guess we can't. We threw that out of the car, but I guess we're not picking that up. Okay. Guess we're... Yeah, we were just getting a part of the roadkill. I was expecting us to pick the whole thing up, but I guess we were just getting a part of it. Oh, hey. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go set it up. I'll be right back. Where are you going? I gotta go feed my digital pet. What? Yeah, Dudette. I've been feeling retro. Anyway, hurry and go set things up. I'll be there in no time. What are you... We got somebody dying back there. What the potato is he up to? I've no time to check on him now. Automatic. So when we get to the exact point, I will send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it'd matter to be a dead man, or to a dead man. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. This might be your last chance, you two. Whatever you do in there, good luck. Luck's the last thing we need. Act 3. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Like it. Let's go. It was the pack, or was it the ball? I don't remember what the item was. It's a ball. Okay. To think that this little thing's causing us so much trouble. I just want to kick it to outer space. I suppose all we can do now is send the signal and hope. Well, ready? Something's happening. Yeah, you think? Quick, send it again. What's going on? Doctor, something's wrong. What? Take over for me, Lily. His condition has been destabilized. Intake levels must be reconfigured. What's happening to this place? It's been destabilized. Get out. What? Get out of his memory now. What are you talking about? If the system doesn't restabilize soon, the shock might permanently damage whoever's in here. You've got to be kidding me. Why aren't you getting out then? I can't, Neil. If both of us get out under this state, all our work will be reset. There wouldn't be enough time to redo all we've done before Johnny... Oh, you freaking... Don't pull that contrived crap on me. This ain't a movie and you're no hero. You're just being a moron. Then why are you being one too? Get the hell out of here. Screw that. If you're gone, then they'll probably pair me up with Alistair. Do you know how badly he smells? Worse than the roadkill. Damn it, Neil. This is what I get for helping you cheat through the entrance exams. Doctor? I think we're okay for now. And guess what? Your carrot cake sucks. Wait a minute. Yeah, and at the last Christmas party, you... Oh. Come on, let's go before that happens again. You know that I didn't mean to, call you a moron, right? You know that I did, right? She called him a moron and she meant it. Here goes nothing. You're a moron. Isn't this like the opposite direction to the last memory? Weren't we going left before? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Oh, now we're like super young version. of him. Wow, I can't believe that worked. So we actually made it. But now I'm not sure if I'm going to like this place. What do you mean? Seems peaceful enough. Neil, did you notice something odd in Johnny's room earlier? What? There was something strange in there. Did you not see it? I suppose not. Never mind. I just hope I'm wrong. Nothing there or there. Wow, that sounds fabulous. I know, right? You've got to take them there one day. I don't know what we're looking for, really, what we're trying for here. Sheesh, the time overlap's getting out of hand. Ha! It looks like the ball's moving around on its own and he's just chasing it. Look at how many of them there are. It's like a zoo. All thanks to this little fella's sacrifice. I hope. Oh, geez, look at the time. I better get going. The store closes early today. Oh, take care, Martha. Say hello to the boys for me. I will. I'll see you around. Well, this is the end of the road. And you were saying? Never mind that. Maybe I was wrong after all. I mean, this place, it's so peaceful. The only thing that exists in this memory that could do such a thing would be... Crap! Duh! We need to go back. Now! Wait, what's going on now? Just shut up and come! Evening, Somni. We're close, I think, to the end of To the Moon. We're in Act 3 now. Oh, does he get hit by the car? Oh, no. And that's why he was administered beta blockers for the pain because of being hit. His accident after the pain, or after the accident, he was probably in a lot of pain. They gave him beta blockers so he didn't, so like his brain could handle it. But the beta blockers were stopping them from continuing back to the later memory. Oh, no worries, man. I mean, if you can't, even if you can't show up at all, I mean, it's not any skin off my nose. I do this for the entertainment of anybody who can make it. If you can make it, awesome. And if you can't, I completely understand. I don't understand. If he was unconscious, how could we be seeing this here when he never did? Still, I'm just surprised that he survived. Actually, he didn't. What? Didn't you see it in his room, Neil? Johnny slept on a bunk bed. Joey! Joey, can you hear me? Joey? Why did you hit Joey, Ma? Why did you hit him? Joey, wake up, Joey. Wake up! Yeah, so basically that was what we've played today up to this point, is basically they figured out that at some point in his past, Johnny had beta blockers. Beta blockers are used generally to kind of help nullify extreme pain, but it could also be mental pain as well as physical pain, I think. I'm not totally sure. I know it's for physical pain. Anyway, and apparently Johnny had extreme beta blocker, or had a beta blockers sometime around this earliest memory. And the beta blockers can tend to interfere with memories. So they weren't able to get back to the last memory because of beta blockers. Yeah, I think so. And I'm assuming this is twin brother. Or at least his brother. Maybe not twin, but a brother. That's right. Because he had bunk beds. Yep. And so they were having trouble spanning that last gap to the last memory because of the beta blockers. Well, they figured out a way to do it anyway. The roadkill that Dr. Watts, basically the animal that Dr. Watts hit at the very beginning, became roadkill because it died. They got some of that roadkill, and they got gloves and, threw the gloves out afterwards. But they took the gloves, got a little bit of roadkill, put it in a special container. They brought the container back with them, and that, because your sense of smell, according to the game anyway, is one of your strongest memories. Like one of the strongest senses to tie to memories. So because of the smell, they were able to use that and bring it back to this earliest memory where there was also roadkill, I guess. And so they were able to tie it together and bridge the gap. Hey, Carpet, welcome. Scratches, we finished that last night. It should be on Twitch. I should have most of them highlighted, although I haven't highlighted last night's yet. It'll just be the last stream. So if you want to watch that, you can watch that. Yeah, we finished it. Although we've not yet done the side story. There's a side story where I think it's a reporter shows up. Yeah, I do know about Asylum, and I'm excited about that. As soon as that releases, I want to play that. I'm trying to keep up with when the release date is. I hope I haven't missed it yet, but I want to play that as soon as that's ready. Yeah, I'm really excited about Asylum. There's a side story on Scratches, though, where a reporter comes after Michael Arthur leaves. I guess there's a side story in the director's cut, which is the one we played, where a reporter comes and then does have to try to deal with Robin, the child. So we're going to do that side story. So anyway, so if you go to the Discord, yeah, I follow him on Twitter, so I guess that just means I just need to add his Discord. Yeah, I'll add his Discord. Anyway, so yeah, we're trying to keep up on that for sure. And so now we're just at the end of To the Moon. So I was doing Scratches on Saturday nights, and I finished that last night. So that's, like I said, that's on my Twitter if you want to watch, or on my, not Twitter, on my Twitch if you want to watch the last part of that. And then we're probably finishing To the Moon here today, I think. So anyway, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I forget sometimes to highlight streams of mine. Unfortunately, I forget from time to time, but I try to remember as much as possible, so you can always go back and watch those if you want. Yep. I do have to edit it a little bit. I have to cut out the first, I don't know, maybe it's like 45 minutes or something of it, because I wasn't making any progress, and then finally we started making progress. So anyway, wake up! Johnny screams to Joey. And then I'm assuming these are all like neighbors and stuff coming. Joey. Even though they were young, to lose a twin brother, not to mention how their mother must feel. At least Johnny had the beta blockers erase the memories. Yeah, beta blockers also. I thought they affected your mental state too. Okay. Not like he remembers it much. Fuzzily unlinked. Not erased. Somewhere in there, the aftermath of those memories probably lingered. What about their mother? I don't think she took the beta blockers. She seems to have gone a little cuckoo. At least, I don't really think she called Johnny Joey as a nickname. But if she then takes Johnny for Joey, what about Johnny himself? I don't like it here. Let's move on. Okay, so we are going to need some connections or something, right, to move on. Well, that was to travel memory to memory, though. I don't know, or like period of time to period of time. I don't know if we're doing that now. I'm not sure. High blood pressure. I mean, I would have to look up beta blockers and see what all exactly they do. In fact, I could do that. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Just so we'll clarify. Okay, give me a second here. I look that up. Okay. Beta blockers are a class of medications that are predominantly used to manage abnormal heart rhythms and to protect the heart from a second heart attack after a first heart attack. They're also widely used to treat blood pressure, although they're no longer the first choice for initial treatment. They are competitive antagonists that block receptor sites from endogenous catecholamines, epinephrine, adrenaline, and norepinephrine, noradrenaline. Sympathetic nervous system. Yeah, so it blocks receptors for your panic type of response. It also is used for other receptors. Other tissues are part of the nervous system and lead to stress responses, especially when they're stimulated by epinephrine. Beta blockers interfere with binding to the receptor of epinephrine and other stress hormones and weaken the effect of stress hormones. Used for the treatment of hypertension. They help prevent stroke and cardiovascular events, etc. Okay. I must be thinking of something else. I thought they were also used for helping mitigate pain, but I guess I'm wrong. I can completely admit when I'm wrong. I'm totally fine with that. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back. Yep. So this and this. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean that's fine. If you're saying you should know and you feel silly that you didn't, we forget things from time to time. Or we may not even forget something, but we may grasp for information we actually know, but we just can't recall it right away, right? And then 2, if you're saying you should know, like better than me, then absolutely I would completely agree with you, because I'm not saying you're saying that, but even if you are, I would not argue the fact, because I'm no chemistry major or anything. I had heard about beta blockers and I just misremembered what I had heard them used for. My educational specialty is in English, the use of language, to be more effective in speech as well as in writing, and then also linguistics and philosophy. So, oh, well, that's fine. And like I said, I don't either way. All I was trying to say was, I'm not offended if you know more than I do. I assume you would in that area, or a lot of people would, just because of that very fact that that's not my specialty. And also, yeah, I mean, just because you've studied something like chemistry doesn't necessarily mean that you're good in things like anatomy. Thanks. So the soccer ball is not our ticket. She doesn't want to stay here. I wonder where we're trying to go. This is the backyard, so clearly we're not going to leave from here. At least I wouldn't expect to. Where should I go to get out of here? Surely not the car. How can we drive a car in a memory? Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. Okay, we had to get a note for Joey. Seems like this wasn't the only memory unlinked. Odd, it's not putting up a barrier anymore. Don't jinx it. Oh, even younger. Oh, so this is when Joey and Johnny were still alive and just playing as kids. Dude, you should totally give this series a try. I mean, really, it's just wicked awesome. I've already plowed through the 3 books straight. What's it called? Animorphs. It's about this group of kids turning into animals to fight mind-controlling slugs. Meh, I don't like that weird alien stuff. Why not? It's great. Instead of going to boring school, they get to turn into tigers and maul big bad aliens. They're all like, rawr, 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 rawr. And then they pick up lasers. And it's all pew pew, pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew, pew 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 pew. Stop that. Hee hee hee. Just watch, Johnny. One day, I'm going to be a famous writer. I'll write the coolest novel on the block, and every kid will get my book for free. I'll make us rich and buy both you and Ma really big houses. How would you get rich if you give away the books for free? Free for the kids. The parents will still have to pay, of course. Yeah, I'm sure the parents will be thrilled to give you money. What, you're still mad about the other day? Well, these are supposed to be like kids, like 7-year-olds or something. Would they really be using words like thrilled? Seems a little bit out of character for them, but okay. I guess, yeah. Well, their childhood is probably early to mid-90s, I would think. Because obviously we have well, first of all, this is another world. I don't know, it's supposed to be our worlds, right? So there's that possibility too. But then also, they have technology and stuff, so that's probably way ahead. So this is probably, yeah, like mid-90s. If we say it's Earth, this would be mid-90s. So if we put them about roughly 70 years in the future, this is going to be 2060 something. What, you're still mad about the other day? Aw, come on, I called first dibs on the train fair and square. What happened to your prize anyway? I gave it away. To a hobo? Look, it's not just about that day. You know Ma always favored you. Yeah, that's not true. Then see, like, favored? They'd say, you know you were always Ma's favorite. They wouldn't say Ma favored you. I don't really think kids at that age realize that favor is the verb off of which favored is based. They would just use the word favorite because that's the more common word, I think. Remember last Christmas? And last Easter? And the time we went fishing? And okay, you know what? You can have my train if you want. Really? Yep. I mean, hey, by your reasoning. See, these aren't the... I'm not saying that the kids would understand what you said if you said these words. But I don't think the kids would use these words. The kids would say, I mean, hey, if what you say is right or something, she'll just get me another one, right? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't know. I would suspect it could very well might be. It is RPGM, and not most, but a huge percentage of games made in RPG Maker are from Japan. Yeah, so this might very well might be. Yeah, it does feel like the kind of a story that might be a story from Japan as well, right? They often the feel, not to, I don't mean this in like a pejorative way, like a disparaging way or something, but a lot of the, for lack of a better term, feel good stories from Japan tend to be, there was a tragedy early in life that broke somebody emotionally or mentally or something, and that's continued on through life. It scarred them the whole way, but then they have a kind of epiphany, I can't speak, epiphany moment where all of that pain is finally ultimately healed, and it makes them stronger as a result, or puts them at peace if they're at the end of their life, right? That's a very common thread of events in a lot of Japanese stories that have kind of, they're meant to be emotionally uplifting. So, yep, and that's not stereotyping. It's just saying a lot of threat. That's like you could say a lot of American action movies tend to go, there's a guy who has all kinds of crazy training. Somebody hurts the ones he loves. He goes out and makes all of his enemies pay. And at the end, he walks away with all of his enemies destroyed. That's not being like racist, or that's not, lumping all of them together. It's just saying that that's a common way that a lot of their stories go. Just like the American stories like I just described. It's just kind of the way it is. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a cultural thing, I think. I mean, hey, based on what you're saying, she'll get me another one, right? Yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. I actually love, like, a lot of Japanese stories. So, if anything, it's actually kind of a bias. Like, I really like that they do that. Listen, Johnny, what's different? What difference does it make who owns what? Everything that's mine is yours too. I mean, we both get to play with it, right? Yeah. Right. I mean, come on. You're my twin brother, dude. You're like a part of me. Oi, let's go confuse the neighbors. Yeah, these are some issues with localization. Oi. So suddenly they're British? I didn't get that impression at all earlier in the game. Wait. In the rain? Yes, in the rain. Come on. Receive note Animorphs. Oh, right. Let's read some of these notes that we've had. Hang on. Okay, so the latest notes. So once we got today, I guess, right? Let's see. Oh, these aren't in the order in which we got them. They were earlier, but they're not anymore. Okay, so we've already read Dead Rabbit. Anya. Clocks that they never tick. Moon, we got that one before. For River, we got Pickled Olives, Paper Rabbit. Let's see. Okay. Animorphs, this is new. Johnny's favorite childhood books. But you do get some British spelling. Like when we go to Animorphs, favorite is OU. So there is that kind of stuff too. Tony Atwood, the author of a series of books on River's Condition. I think we had that before. Alt Tab is a lifesaver. That was last time I think we had that. Joey, Johnny's twin brother, deceased since childhood. We had that already. That's when Dr. Watts was riding the horse. Beta blockers, drug with the side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Oh, so up here, Animorphs were Johnny's favorite childhood books. Now here we see it's Joey's favorite childhood books. Obviously twins, so they share some likes, some interests, right? Which is not uncommon. And then clock ticking, something River can't stand. Okay. So I think we've read all the notes now that we have. Okay. I don't know what the next step is. Oh, the train. Okay, makes sense, the train. Oh, okay. Those are about 12-ish year segments. Then we're looking at about 6. So I guess they would have been about 8. They might have used something like Mom Shows You Favor. Maybe. I don't really know. I'm trying to remember. I don't have kids, and I'm trying to remember how, like, my niece and my godchildren talked when they were like 8. They might have used that. I don't know. I definitely know they knew those words. I just don't know if they used them typically. Some kind of carnival, huh? Shall we look around? How about I look around and you just stand here? How about we continue speaking in the form of questions for the next hour? Quit blabbering and go already. Aw, you ruined it. Are we... Guess no. The answer is no. I was like, are we going to get balloons? But I guess no. That you can't even reach that one. That's funny. Fruits! Fresh fruits! Apples, oranges, and tomatoes. We got it all! Wait a minute. Tomatoes aren't fruits. Yeah, they are. They're the ovaries of the plant and contain seeds. That's what a fruit is. But come on, tomatoes? We never ever refer to them as fruits. We who? I happen to enjoy cooking in groups, okay? Some of us take it very seriously. It is true from a scientific classification. It just depends on what you think of as fruits and vegetables, right? A lot of people think of vegetables as more of the savory and potentially less flavorful for certain of them kinds of plants. And then the sweeter and brighter plants tend to be fruits in a lot of people's minds. I also think if you were like, if this were the Middle Ages, you probably would not refer to a tomato as the fruit, right? We wouldn't have scientific classifications in like 1450 or something, right? If there were tomatoes, we probably would have called them vegetables. I mean, by that logic, and it is technically true also, cucumbers are a fruit because they contain the seeds as well, right? So, you know. Which is fine. I don't actually care. I'm just saying. Okay, so it's the same area. Oh, this is all like sparkling. I wonder what's going on over here. But I don't want this stupid toy. I want the train. That's the only train left. Do you want to exchange your prize for a teddy bear instead? No, I just want the train. Now, John, don't make a scene. Oh no, sorry, it's the mom. Now, John, don't make a scene. Joey won it fair and square, didn't he? But I won too. He just went first. Hee hee, it's okay. I'll let you play with it too. See how nice your brother is, Johnny? Okay, you dumplings, don't block the stand now. Come, let's see what's over there. I'm not a dumpling. You know what? I'm going to call you Dumpling from now on. You're bluffing. Okay. Ah, yes. Fortunes of wonder are ahead of... Oh, sorry. Ah, yes. Fortunes of wonder are ahead of you. This one might just become a lawyer, and this one a doctor. Oh, my. Come on, I'm getting both of you treats. Hey, where's my tip? Now, I don't know if we're supposed to just follow them around throughout the park or not. I imagine that could be what the objective is. I mean, we are trying to get more information about their memories and everything, right? So maybe. These are weird. Like, why would you have scarecrows? I mean, they're not, technically, I assume. They're just like plastic figures throughout the park, I think, but still. It looks like they're friggin' scarecrows or something. Welcome and behold the world's smallest Ferris wheel. Can we ride it? Absolutely not. Does it even work? Absolutely not. Looks like someone just glued some chairs to a water wheel. Don't know. Don't care. You probably want to go south now. Was the only bridge over that way? Apparently. Requires 3 bars of memory links. Oh. Alright. So, we're not going yet. Okay, there's cookout here. No? Nothing? Tent? No. Okay. What have we not yet? We technically haven't interacted with this. No way. I ain't talking to her. Good or bad, I'd be screwed either way. Hey, is that whack-a-mole? What? Whack-a-mole. You take them out and whack moles. Isn't that animal abuse? They're fake moles, butthead. It's how people blew off steam before FPS were invented. How primitive. Yeah, it's pretty ghetto. Where'd you read about it? My grandpa was a fan. Wanna play? Just hit everything on the head and you win. Yes. Sure. Use mouse recommended. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Oh. It's a little bit wonky, not bad. Took a second to get reused to. Ah. Oh, dang it. I got distracted by the thing appearing up above. Ah. Time's up! Let's see now. Out of 44 total targets, you struck 44 times and made 36 successful hits. That's an 81% hit rate. It's your new record. Great. I'm really not going to play again. I don't want to. I'm sure I can get better than that, but I really don't have interest in trying to go more than that. So we have 3 of 5. Oh, here's another bridge. Yeah, it's red arrows. Green arrows is to move on, but you can't do that yet. I see. Okay. I was like, what? Why can I not? I thought there was another bridge. Whack-a-mole's pretty ghetto, yeah. I know, and he's a scientist, exactly. Like, is that the scientific term? It's ghetto? I feel like that maybe is not quite an accurate scientific term. I can never understand you, Joey. How can you stand the taste of them? They're just so sour and icky. Sour and awesome is what you mean. Just try it. Nah, I don't even want to taste regular olives. You should try at least one, Johnny. Who knows? Maybe you'll like it. Yeah. Nah. I'm done though. Can I go play? Okay, but only at the playground and not an inch too far. Just leave that bag, I'll keep it for you. No, it's mine. I want it. Note pickled olives. Ah, another note, huh? What's the new one? Joey's favorite. Yeah, notice how a lot of things that Johnny didn't like, that Joey did like, became Johnny's new favorites after Joey passed on. Because that's how close they were. That's kind of sweet, actually. Okay. Can we... anything with this? Really? Nothing. And I guess that's... a thing? Oh, there we go. We got the last thing. Why is that sparkling? This tree? Is there anything important with this tree? Not really. Maybe the sparkles really just represent, like, decorations in the park or something. They seemed a bit more significant than that, but maybe not. Okay, now... okay. Way to follow Mom's orders, huh? He went up, didn't he? Yeah. Is it really 80% of your diet? Eesh. I mean, I love olives. I don't know if I'd love them enough for 80% of my diet. Olives are awesome, but that seems an awful lot. Also depends on green or black. I absolutely love black olives. Green olives I like a lot, but not. I don't like them nearly as much as black olives. See, say anything or just wander? What the? And then he jumped across that? Okay. Oh, we automatically did, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, olives are awesome. Yeah. Okay, exaggerate. I was like, I mean, I don't know if you were actually had it by the percentage, but I thought you were like kind of, approximating about how much you had, and I was like, damn, dude, that's a lot. Wow. Whoa. I almost feel like he's going to get himself in trouble, but he got hit by the car later on, so obviously he doesn't get hurt now. Well, okay. So he wandered off the trail and found a cool place. But let's face it, he could have also been eaten by a pack of tigers. Tigers don't travel in packs, idiot. It was just an expression. You know, when I was a kid, my grandpa took me stargazing every year. Castle Vetrano, yeah. They're good, yeah. Yeah? There was a hill outside of the city that we'd stay at, the same one every year. Got a lot of sleep in my eyes. We'd watch the stars till daybreak. Well, I did mostly. He just carried the telescope for me. Of course. The thing was, though, Ma didn't want me to stay up late. Grandpa always told her that we were just camping and hid the telescope inside the car. That's all good, but when we got back in the morning, I had to pretend like I'd actually slept. So in conclusion, that's the story of how I started my caffeine addiction. You're terrible. I know. It's a shame, though. All these nice memories, lost and never found. And who knows how many more like it. Well, as you say, just take it moment for moment, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I told you packs of tigers dwell here. I'm not one of those uber macho guys who won't cry if I need to cry. You'll know I don't like try to hide it or whatever. So I'll let you know. I mean, you'll probably hear a quaver in my voice or something. Hello. Wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? You're at my spot. Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all to myself. You want to join me? Are you here to watch the stars? Are you? Aww. They met as little kids and then eventually fell in love as teenagers, and that's cool. There aren't a lot of relationships that start super young and span all of your damn life. That's really cool. My parents actually are that kind of a relationship. It's super rare. They've been married over 50 years, and they met at least in junior high school, if not grade school. Just look at them. Did you know there were so many lights in the sky? Yes. Oh, I did too. You said this was your spot, right? Only during the carnival. Not a fan of the crowds? Me neither. You know, you still haven't told me your name yet. I'm not telling you. Everyone makes fun of it in school. Why? They say it makes them want to go to the washroom. Seriously? Oh, okay then. Well, it can't be worse than John. I mean, everywhere in the world, nearly everyone's named John. Even in India? Probably. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's super uncommon. I really love stories like that. I kind of wish that would have happened with me, but I'm not good with dating. Like, I'm usually really good with social interactions, like talking and getting along with people, but making people actually, like, I don't know if I just come across as like somebody you can't trust or something, but like usually when I go out with women, they have so much baggage from their past that they can't let go of that, or will date a few times and then they will pretty much just kind of, I guess, decide it's not going anywhere and move on. So, yeah, I mean, I would rather be myself and be true to myself than be stuck in a relationship where I have to be somebody else. I'm not saying I can't change over time or compromise on things or whatever. I'm totally willing to do that, but I don't want to stop being who I actually am because of that. Yeah. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a name that everyone has? Well, it's boring, I guess. I mean, if everyone has it, what's the point? I wouldn't mind. Just for once, to have the same name everyone else has? It's like those lights in the sky. They all look the same from here, but that doesn't make them any less pretty. I suppose. What do you think those stars up there are anyways? My dad said they're giant burning spheres of gas. Oh, I bet he's just making it up. Why would he lie to me? Because, that's what grown-ups do. They make things up. Santa, Easter Bunny, kangaroos, stuff like that. Kangaroos are just made up? Okay, then. Have you ever made an Easter Bunny out of stars? Like a constellation? Yes. Of other things. Never tried a rabbit, though. Do you want to make one? Yeah, we'll make the bestest constellation ever. Let's see who makes one out first. Okay, we'll start in 3. 3, 2, 1, and I see it! Where? In the sky. But where in the sky? Think big. Bigger than all the others. I don't know. Wait a minute. I see it. Tell me what you see. There, right? There are the 2 ears and head. What else? And there are its 2 feet. Yes. What else? And the moon. The moon is its big round belly. That's cool. I don't really know if it counts as a constellation if the moon's involved. I think it's supposed to be just stars, but they're kids, so it's fine. So, what do you think they really are? The stars, I mean. I've never told anyone, but I've always thought they were lighthouses. Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. Wow, it must be so lively up there. But it isn't. They can see all the other lighthouses out there, and they want to talk to them. But they can't, because they're all too far apart to hear what the others are saying. All they can do is shine their lights from afar. It's really sweet, yeah. So that's what they do. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Why you? Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. Oh, that's why they wanted a lighthouse later. That is really sweet. That bag, what's in it? Oh, it's the prize I won from Whack-A-Mole. Did you get to play that game? I tried, but I'm too clumsy. What did you get from it? I got a thing. I don't really know what it is. Is it the platypus doll? It's some kind of weird duck, beaver thing. May I see it? It looks so strange. I wish I could win one myself. He's gonna give it to her, watch. Johnny! Eek! That's my mom calling. Here. You know what? Keep it. It's yours. Mine? Yeah, I can always get another. I don't like to brag, but I'm totally the best at that game. Sure you are. Will you be here next year? Yep. Will you? Yes. Same place, same time? Yes. What if you forget or get lost? Then we can always regroup on the moon, silly. Right on the rabbit's tummy. Johnny! Coming! Oh yeah, I forgot my hacky sack in the bag. You said you're clumsy, right? Maybe it'll help. I know. That's unfortunately because I did that one time also when I was a kid. Unfortunately, as a kid, you don't think how are my parents gonna get worried? You just out for adventure, right? So you just wander around stuff. I was in I don't remember what the store was. It was something like a Walmart, but I mean Walmart didn't exist then. But it was something kind of like a Walmart or whatever. I was a little kid. I was like wandering around. My parents were panicking. Didn't know where I was. I just wandered to another aisle and was looking at more toys or something. I mean, I shouldn't have, right? But I did because I was a kid and I was curious. If they ever get lost? Wait, does that mean... Don't tell me you didn't see that coming. And here I thought this was going to be an inspirational childhood dream story. I should have known that some girl would come along and turn it into a cheese fest. I suppose now we know what we must do to send him to the moon. Wait, you aren't actually going to do it, are you? It's our job, Neil. It's what we were contracted to do. Damn it, Eva. Wait. Eva? Oh, danger music again. I know you're in here. Received note, Moon. That note... Too far. So that's what I'm saying is these aren't in order. Sometimes they go at the bottom, sometimes they go at the top. So, Moon. Description objective, where Johnny and River are to regroup if they got lost from each other. That's a bit of a problem. They should either be alphabetical or preferably they'd be the oldest memory you got to the newest, always at the bottom. Or always at the top, but then they'd have to tell you the newest is always at the top. But like going back and forth and stuff gets confusing. A stuffed toy platypus. This is all your fault. So he's blaming River now? Not cool, man. Not cool. I'm doing this for you, you artificially generated... So I can't do anything with the bag? Okay. So I can only go the one way then, I guess. Is there anything else in here? Probably not, right? Yeah, okay, I guess we're going. What? Give me some, yeah. Neil on the walkabout round the school, trying to find a girl who's not being cool. I'm horrible at rap, I'm just playing around. Turn around. Neil, I know what you're planning to do. I know that you know. Yeah? Well, I know that you know that I... Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. I know, but we are legally bound by the contract to specifically break the contract. I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy. Shut up. Me too, and I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for court hearings. We'll appeal. We know that Johnny'd be happier to not go to the moon. Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We are not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her. And what do you mean, risk? You're removing her. And besides, I will make up for it. Make up for it how? We're running out of time. Just trust me. Says the one who pushed me off the lighthouse. Did you just... Freaking light data. Abusing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Eva. Booby traps? Really, Eva? Just trying to buy some time. Gee, thanks for telling me. Ow. Ow. Seriously? Those are some expensive pieces of equipment you're tossing. Seriously, just stay put and wait until I'm done. Oh, piss off. Ah, my gosh. So, jerk, stop. Look, don't make me exit this whole damn thing and unplug you. Would you really risk distorting his memories as they are? Just stop trying, please. This won't take long. Ugh, not again. Or come and find me at the end of the hall. It's gonna be a setup. What the? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding. Is this a game to you, Eva? Dear, they aren't just zombies, Eva. They're zombie Evas. Don't come any closer. I got plants. Okay. What? Oh, I see. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, really? Okay, stop. Oh, gosh dang it. Can I even? Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. Oh, I keep forgetting. I didn't have plants by me. I didn't know I could use those. I kept thinking I kept forgetting I could shoot instead of just... Phew, these things are good for something after all. Ow. Ow. Go friggin' ow. Ow. Seriously? Friggin' jerk. Stop. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is aggravating. Okay, stop. Can I? Seriously? This is super annoying. Okay. Gosh, friggin'. It's a good thing I don't have a health bar. I would have died so many times already. Oops, I don't go that. Nope. Oh. Seriously? Stupid ghost. Oh, really? Okay, that's great. This whole thing is just a loop. Oh, this. What the? Get a room. Eva? What happened? Eva? No more shooting. Just tell me what it is. I've always thought they were lighthouses. Now the whole construct's messed up. It's finished, River. She won't be alone anymore. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people, Nick. What is it like? Just the responsibilities, I suppose. It'd help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? Oh, it's the same. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Freaking horses and stuff too. Hello! Wait, don't go! I'm Johnny. What's your name? Your Spot. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all for myself. Oh, his memories from the carnival with her. Interesting. Okay. Look, it was a long time ago. There's no date or time, Johnny. I guess that's it for that. Hello, Neil. Morpheus. What? It's Eva, you idiot. No, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you are accelerating. It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Nobody in here. So maybe it's just a room that had people up above? Because I don't... Yeah, okay. I guess so. Or not. It's not doing anything when I try to interact with them. Oh, here we go. Up here. What did you do to her? Relax. She's merely going elsewhere. You know, it's only one thing, or it's one thing to dabble, or wow, I can't read. Let's try again. You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line. I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here. Then just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser. There's no need to visualize a door. What's with all this melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time. Everything will be all right, man. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Ahem. Hello? Sorry, kid. It's already started. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're already the same. Sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally. And olive refills are just steps away. Ack, olives. So Joey is replacing River in all these memories? Saving him doesn't justify it. He can always find another River, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. He actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we are awesome? This isn't a success. Oh, lighten up. We're in NASA. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. That's what I thought you'd say, Neil. How pathetic. All this trouble just for some girl. There you go. Good to have you back. Yeah. To the Moon. The story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Johnny Wyles. Oh, so his brother wrote the story about it. Nice. I can't believe this crap actually sold. This isn't the real world, Neil. Yeah, these are just his memories. That said, I kind of disagree with Dr. Rosalind's tactics. I don't know if... She's like, we have to fulfill our contract. Yeah, but is it morally okay what you're doing, screwing with somebody's memories that way? I mean, I guess if you screw with their memories, you can make the argument they don't remember it being another way. Still, I don't know. Maniac, huh? I haven't watched that. Requires 4 bars of memory links to proceed. Okay. Is it me or is this elevator smaller on the inside? This is the Mission Control Center. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. I half expected to see Zordon on that screen. It's not here. What? Let's just go. I guess that's it, right? Nothing else here. I mean, we did also get a bar or whatever, a ball. So there's probably nothing else there. Okay. Let's go to the 3rd floor, I guess. So, do you think last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Neil. Let's not. Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming sessions. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah, yes, the spinny thingy. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. Yeah, what's she trying to find? Some connection that should exist now that Joey's around, maybe? I don't know. Can't really get over to that. Okay. So I guess that's it on this level. There's probably just one ball per level, and you just do a conversation to get it, is what it looks like to me. I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. Yeah, only 4 people in an elevator. It's kind of small, even in a small, like a hotel, like a, if you had like a really kind of a cheap hotel, right? Like, I don't even know, say like $70 a night or something, and then it has multiple stories, and you have an elevator to go up. Even those rickety elevators that are not very good fit more than 4 people. They're about 6 or 7 people, I think. The shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Ugh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed. You need to work on your communication skills. Okay, it's just the same thing over and over again. Whoa. Yeah. You know what's the best part of it? What? The very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. Oh, your phone froze? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know that you really missed much. Dr. Rosalene is still looking for something to be present in this newly created memory, and she's not finding it for whatever reason. So we've just been gathering conversations in bars to be able to move on. Really, it's just he was showed like the centrifuge, he was shown the control center, and now we're here where you can look at the shuttle taking off. But really, just conversations have pretty much been Dr. Rosalene saying it's not here, where is it? And Dr. Watts wanting to find out but not being able to figure it out, except for right here where he talks about how the top and bottom of the shuttle are the best parts. Indeed, especially its nose at the top. When maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same. Yeah, now's the only time. So now we have our 4th bar, or bubble, whatever you call it. The game calls them bars anyway. So now we should be able to get into that other... Yeah, no worries. So now we should be able to go back to the 1st floor and then go on that first door that we needed 4 bars for. I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all. Ah, yes. A wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance. What? And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link then. I'd hate to miss the finale. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. Ah, And here's our other new recruit. River, right? Good to have you on board. Hello, I'm John. Phew. I almost thought she wasn't... What the... Eva? But you deleted her. No, I told you. I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How were you sure that it'd work? I wasn't. It could have gone very badly, you know. You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the two spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. So he ends up falling in love with River after all, but he also keeps his brother, I guess, in his memories. He wrote it himself, apparently. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. Oh, there you are. Now he's like around about 45 years old. You two should go get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Guess we're going this way? I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son. You just might. Meh. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah, Eva's the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what all happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. I guess we might be able to interact with more of them. Maybe I should back up a little bit. These are all probably not. Okay, they're grayed out. Let's start with these that are in color. Do you think that they would make it? Ha! Did you? No. The way she is, I didn't think she would succeed. But I guess I was wrong. All's the better then, isn't it? Yes, I'm happy for them. You should have seen him back when he went to school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying. It was like he only had one goal to work for. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow! Yep, I once wrote a book about this too, with a less optimistic ending. I might have to change that after all. Exactly. He's just like sullen because it's the way he keeps from getting all emotional. That's right. You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two. He's rather patient then. I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now. Your colleague's waiting. I was going to say, she's up there, right? Okay. I thought this might be a good view. Good enough to cut off the traffic, eh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate it? One second. Just hurry, we don't have long left. If anything happens, I'm blaming it on you. I was gonna save it really fast. Only 3 files. Okay, we'll just save it here. File 1. Well, ready. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on. Uh-oh. That's probably not good. Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. The birds are all, ah! Don't run into it. That probably happens in real life sometimes. Birds, when they see the shuttle, are like, okay, stay clear of that. Makes a lot of noise, it's scary. Their later memories are being restored, but with Joey included in them now. That's cool. Almost out of time. I wonder if they're not going to make it all the way to the moon before he dies. She holds out her hand. That's sweet. At least they can see the moon in the window. So I guess he would assume in his memory right before he died that they made it to the moon, even if he didn't complete it. Written and directed by Con Reeves Gal. Yep. Because his brother dying was such a traumatic event for him that it caused him massive amounts of stress as a kid, so he had beta blockers to handle that stress. But the consequence of those beta blockers early in life was that they blocked the ability to go put memories further back. So they had to take extreme measures, apparently, to get to work. Enterbrain RMXP. It was RPGM. Let's not pretend it was another engine. Just modified RPG Maker. Yeah. Yeah. That was nice that they were able to finally give him his wish. I don't, like I said before, I still don't agree with how they went about it, well, how she went about it. But I mean, whatever. It did, I guess, end up fulfilling his dream. Well, it touched him more deeply than he would have admitted. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Heh, who else was there to give it to? Us? Terrible place for burials, though. If there's a landslide, they'll be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Nice new ringtone. Hello, Eva here. We're on our way. New patient? New patient. Let's roll. What? Is that his own memory as he's going to die himself? He's near the end of his life and he's remembering these other things, maybe? Interesting. So it's good. It's a good story. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Yep. I guess that's it for To the Moon. I don't know. I'll have to, I guess, see different games because they say they were like, stay tuned for other games. But this was done back in like 2011 or 2012 or something. So I guess I'm gonna have to see what other games they may have done since then. Maybe they had a continuation of that because it said Act 1 To the Moon, like, so it acts like it's a series, but maybe not. Maybe it's just separate games. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for stopping by, Somni. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company while I play through the conclusion. It's a good game. I do feel like there were some of the more touching moments were much earlier in the story, with memories, like painful memories when he lost River in his real memory and things like that, and when he lost Joey as a kid. I feel like those were more touching than the very ending, but it was a nice ending. It was good. It was just kind of a nice, clean way to end it, but not especially poignant. So I don't know. I don't know if I really mean anything by it other than just I was expecting more of a grand ending, but it doesn't have to be that way necessarily. So, all right. So that is going to do it. So thanks for joining me. I will be back Friday night where we will continue Shadwin. And then Saturday, we'll do the side story of Scratches and then do something else if we have time. And then Sunday, I'll have to figure out something else to do. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Till then, peace.